In the late game, doom yourself with an Ags, can't get Black Hold. I think it's one of the... It's a real late game counter, ultra late game, you know, I should say, but it is kind of nice to have a response to the Enigma who looks like he's about to get first blooded.
Oh, he's definitely dead. There's no way out of this one. First blood will go to Nightfall on the Doom with the Scorched Earth. Very quick reaction there from Mira coming off of that smoke to get that disruption. So they're already off to a great start in this top lane.
Mid lane, some flashback, PTSD, Tinker's tinkering.
Bottom lane though, Y in some trouble here. Does have a brain sap, does use it on the illusion to get a little bit of extra out of it, but the tombstone, the setup into the body blocks there from the disruption, nicely done from Aurora.
I like that idea.
Farm the triangle, but it's all gone. Like there's no camps here at all. So they're gonna instead look for Bach here top side. They do have the coil. Go for the dive here. They're trying not to commit the coil, but they will at the end of the day. Blood grenade is out. The body blocks from Panto and the Nether Ward. Oh, it's so much damage. Enigma, super high mana cost.
Is awkward, you know? Like, you can walk up to objectives with the Enigma, but can you jump the backline quickly? You're going to try, but this is exactly what we were worried about last time.
Yeah, I mean, they just completely dodge out the whole black hole. Doom does come out. That will hold down the Enigma long enough, but Nightfall behind the tower getting chased here from Y. Uphill miss. He just immediately rips the Fiend's grip. Does not want to risk it. Toronto, Tokyo in pursuit here on the Undying. Just needs one auto attack to slow him. It's going to be close. That's it. Yep, that'll do it.
I feel like he's been trying to find kills on rotating, but it just hasn't quite connected. I'm gonna try again here with a smoke, knowing TA has no teleport.
I mean, this is Radiance done as well. Like, this is a pretty insane timing. They know TA gonna be... Y is here. They know about that as well. He got the blink! Oh my goodness. So you will settle for Y here on the Bane. Underneath the tower, Panto is in a rough position here. Not really any good way out, as Tinker will zap him to death. Oh, okay. Big drums usage. They're going to go straight into the jungle here, looking for the Doom. They have a great line right to him. Nightfall, Hurricanes low ground, but they get the chase. Great Fiend's Grip out in time. Mira cannot get him with the disruption, and Panto's coming through as well. The black hole just right onto the Shadow Demon, but he just gets he gets griefed by the jungle creep. Instead, Kiyotaka is in here trying to finish off NTS, gets the kill. Somehow, Pugna surviving 3v1 on the high ground will eventually take down, but Kiyotaka will get himself a double kill. Shiro now needs to be careful. Toronto, Tokyo, he's coming through. Mira, he's dead. Kiyotaka wants.
Did it for the team there. That took up the extra time, which helps to lead to the Tinker and the Enigma kill. Nether Ward, half of Tinker's health gone in a moment. He almost died to that Nether Ward.
Yeah, top side. Shiro comes in. Who will win? Okay, it looks like a little bit of help from the team. A high ground, actually. Back live, here we go. Disruption into everything. That's going to be a dead Shadow Demon. Another one for WoW.
Take off being used by the Harpy Scout. This is a rare one. But it's actually working. It is dodging.
It's giving them so much vision. They're going to be able to get right on top of the Shadow Demon. Disruption does come out, and with Undying for the wraparound, they get the coil. They're on top of your Templar Assassin. Bach needs to get in there for the black hole, but do they have the ability to? Doom comes out. He finds NTS on the Tinker, who will TP to safety as a Fiend's Grip will prevent the chain stun. So far, 2 dead on NTS. They get the counter kill onto the Rubik thanks to the stolen, or onto the Puck thanks to the stolen Doom from the Rubik. But if y'all have been enjoying the action, ooh, Tidebound, maybe not enjoying this action too much as Kiyotaka is going to find them. Make sure you guys are following by typing !F in chat. Okay, maybe they do like this quite a bit as Bach just drops the black hole and kills him. That was very close to them finding the Doom target there, but on the other side, Planet gonna get seen. Bane gets the TP out. Nightfall trying to chase, pops the Manta to get rid of the Atos. They will eventually claim a prize. Not necessarily the one they're looking for, but they will take it.
Bit of a missed opportunity for Tidebound that I'm sure they'll be kicking themselves on over later. What was on the ground? I guess Midnight Pulse might have been going.
Midnight Pulse, yeah. Plus, I think they were just distracted by trying to deal with the Pugna. Nightfall chasing after Y. He'll eventually get it. Glimmer Cape coming up. Oh, he didn't Glimmer before the TP.
On what they can.
I think Pugna's just going to get your tower, and Doom's going to leave. We'll sacrifice the Pugna. Well,
he's healing.
He's dead.
There we go.
Kiyotaka rushed Parasma and then is almost to Aghanim Scepter. Not a build we see all that often. Toronto's looking at a nice Lotus Orb here. We'll buy him a little bit of time, trying to find someone to stay on top of. They get the Doom onto NTS. He's going to try and BKB TP out. There's no way. There's too much damage. Coil comes through. They manage to find the Bane. Couple auto attacks here from Toronto Tokyo as well to finish it off. And on the other side, Disruption. Gonna buy themselves a little bit of time here on Mira as they look for Bach. Obviously, Black Hole is available. They'll instead turn their attention to Planet. Jaunts away with the stolen orb there. Has it back up here in a second. Does he have a silence to chase? He will just go right under the tower. Telekinesis is there, though. Planet tries to survive, but will eventually die. The Soul Rip will get him, and Nightfall's just up onto the high ground, chasing for Bach here with the BKB. He's got a lot of damage, but there's just the Black Hole instead. They don't care. They don't care that this is not their base. They will look for more, and now 4v1 as Shiro gets stuck next to the barracks, has to jump away, but Aurora, what a call to just dive the enemy base. They get 5 heroes just for their carry Doom. Seeing games where there's almost no catch for Puck, this is a game where it feels like they do have it for the most, like somewhat, but it's just not happening. Chasing onto the enemy side, jump in, Tombstone from Toronto Tokyo. They're looking for their Doom target, but why? Just getting deleted. Jumps in aggressively, now looking for Planet. Inferno Blade does connect. But do they want to chase? They'll hold off on jumping high ground for now. But Puck goes in, nice coil, does manage to hold down this Tinker. Does Nightfall go in? Absolutely. BKB gets forced, they get the kill. There's the Decrep to buy him some more time as Panto. Ooh, great disruption. Now Doom thrown, however. Do they chase? I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can get close enough. Instead, looking for a nice kill. There's a Black Hole onto 2, takes down the Puck. They'll lose the Doom as well.
Someone pick up the gem!
And they buy back on the Rubik. So Doom is in pretty far. We'll blink away for now. Forced to BKB.
Actually, I thought he would have a BKB. I guess he just doesn't care about it because of the Doom.
NTS forced to TP, or forced to BKB, try to TP out, but there comes the Doom. Mid lane, there is a smoke, a play potentially coming out here. Toronto Tokyo Lotus up.
Smoke on smoke.
Dude, if these smokes pop, they actually go right in. Nightfall gets the Doom onto a huge grab here. It's going to be on top of Shiro. Do they have the damage to turn it around? Nightfall gets Fiend Script as well. The Disruption will save him. 3 dead, and Nightfall still stands tall. It's going to be a huge one fight here for the side of Aurora. Can Black Hole accomplish as much? Yeah. Mid lane of Rex is dead. Top lane now under siege. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, well, hold that thought. We're diving once more. Is that half his health? Oh my god, that was so much. Final high ground defense.
Jump in, blink Tombstone, Flesh Golem, everything. He drops his second Tombstone, or no, stolen Tombstone actually is what that is. But Toronto Tokyo with that BKB has that refresher available like we talked about. Doesn't seem to really care all that much. Drops the second Tombstone, this one under the tier 4 towers, so trying to just make some space here, force the enemy team to clear these ones out or face the onslaught of the zombie army and deal with them they are.
In the meantime, the Bannered Catapult Wave's gone through the tier 3.
Oh, Black Hole's out. It managed to catch Pugna, or the Puck as well as the Doom. He's going to get that refresher off as well. Puck gets out on a sliver of HP. That's the Aegis, but he gets zapped.
Oh, he got the bounce.
They got him with the laser. Here comes Nightfall back into action. Does he have the Doom target? He doesn't. He's in trouble, actually. He needs help. Can they actually bring down Doom twice? They do. He held Refresher BKB for some reason, was hoping he'd get a chance to do something else, and now it's all up to Tidebound. They just pick off one hero after the other. 4 dead, including the Aegis, into a high ground fight. They hold it.
Job. Mid lane's gonna break the the back door. All right, here they go. They're just gonna
try and Zerg it down real fast. Fortification does come through. NTS hiding in the trees. Toronto Tokyo, he's gonna just drop the tombstone. Find him first. They jump in aggressively. There's your black hole. Disruption comes out. Will save him again for now. The second coil, the second black hole. They can't bring down Nightfall. Not this time. As Toronto Tokyo will chase, they get themselves 3 big kills, and it's going to be triple buyback on the cores of Tidebound. They will get their mega creeps, and this time Aurora will get what they came for.
For refreshers to come back up, the Roche to come back up. I say as Aurora blinking in front of the tier 3 base, going straight in.
Toronto Tokyo's in once again. He knows Planet's not getting far away. He is very slow. But Hex is now out. Puck goes in, gets the coil, nullifier out. BKB out from Rubik as well as NTS. The Harpoon comes in. The Fiend's Grip is there, but the Disruption's going to save him. And there's your first dieback. They take out the Tinker. As Shiro goes in aggressively onto the back line. I think the Doom got blocked because I don't know where it went, but either way, they still managed to get themselves a really nice kill. Toronto Tokyo continuing to try and put himself on the front line, getting healed up from the Pugna as the last tier 4 falls, and now your base, your throne, it's available. Jump in, refresh, big coil onto 3. There's gonna be the Doom. It connects this time, but it's onto the Puck instead. He's trying to keep himself alive in this one, but the damage is done. The throne is about to fall. Just a few more auto attacks from Nightfall is going to do it, and game 1 will go to Aurora.
You know, maybe then you're not part of it.
They're such a stronger team right now. If they get this, yeah, I was like, if they get the Bramble, they get a second Bramble, they get the Root there as well. Toronto Tokyo ready to cut you off into a third Bramble. Mira will be getting a first blood here on the Dark Willow. Looks like the Disruptor's kind of trying to set up here for a Wisdom Shrine steal. Toronto Tokyo in some trouble. Should get glimpsed right back into the hands of Planet. Will be very easy for them to do so. Does get the Skewer out, though, and Panto is here. Gets a nice root under the tower, but they don't have enough damage to keep him alive. And with this, well, can they take the Shrine? Clockwork has used everything. And they will go ahead and TP bottom here on NTS to try and contest this. Here comes Kiyotaka in on the Leshrac, going to try and punish them, but gets glimpsed really far away. Panto can try to keep himself alive here inside the Shrine. It's going to be enough, and now Kiyotaka will be the one to claim it. So he gets himself a nice trade. Clockwork will TP out. Shiro should be taking a lot of damage here. He doesn't have waveform for a few more seconds. Is it going to be a kill? It is.
He used waveform to kill the Oracle, but that means you don't have the escape. I think if you actually hold waveform, it's okay to make that play because you can always get out alive, but you maybe don't get the Oracle kill because of that. They don't end up stealing the Wisdom Shrine, but it does draw a lot of rotations in.
Very nice. Oh, what a save from Panto at the last second. Is it enough? No. Okay.
The machines that could repair.
Yeah.
But he chooses not to. He chooses violence.
Mira stuck inside the cogs here. Good rotation from the supports to try and punish this one. Top lane, Mira. No Shadow Realm. Quick kill from NTS as he just shows off his new blink.
Glimpse?
Yeah, it's a really nice play. Now, the Cog's a little bit off the mark here from Planet, and instead, he's the one who's going to die. They do bring in the Dawnbreaker, though. Does manage to stun them up. Trying to get on top of NTS, though, as the Marcy does find the target, and a really nice RP there from Toronto Tokyo. The chase continuing as Nightfall, a great rotation in from him. They're actually, you know what? Tidebound maybe not forgetting Nightfall as they're looking for him. This little Boglet gonna go clear up the wave.
Look at him, he's awesome. No.
They're gonna come through the Twin Gate here? Smoked up?
Zerber's
This is a
catching
pretty
sight
sick
of it.
play. Yeah, you do have a Blink RP here on Toronto Tokyo. The question is, who does he find? They're gonna go for it. Skewer out of the Static Storm. They can't keep Shiro alive. What a nice find. They get the Dawnbreaker, a Constellation prize.
May not be quite enough.
Hook shot in. Toronto Tokyo responds with a really nice RP onto 2 with Kiyotaka there. They get the kill. Oh, no. Oh, NTS mid lane. If they find him in the trees here, they got him. Jump on in. BKB is out. You've got the Dispose to reposition. The blind will not save you. Putting that BKB to good use right away. While we are waiting to see the next play here from Aurora, just a quick reminder, everyone, to go ahead and follow. Ooh, they're going to find Bach. Maybe follow him into the base now, but type !F in chat if you guys want to stay up to date with what Fissure has been doing this year. It's been pretty fun. Nightfall stuck inside the Kinetic Field. No BKB for 10. We'll just get saved from the Oracle right away. Terrorize completely off the mark, actually. And they will just try to finish off the kill. Nightfall is dead. Same with the Oracle.
And you might have to step away from the Tormentor at that time to secure Roche first, or at least fight that amplify damage. Rude.
Vision on Shiro. Here's the Horn Toss into the Terrorize. They've got the real one. There's your RP. Dawnbreaker's going to come through, though. They need to find a way to finish him off. They can't do it. Instead, Bach on a sliver of HP also gets out. Shiro gonna be able to survive, but do they have more? Oh, he gets him on the skewer. Someone needs to help Toronto Tokyo here. I don't think he's surviving this one. Nothing to say. Actually blinks into the trees. They actually know he's there. They do now. Horn Toss comes in. NTS in trouble. The Maledict from Kiyotaka doing so much work as now the chain stuns are finally here. Shiro cannot escape. They will lose the Aegis and the second life.
RP in 4 seconds.
Well, we'll see if they can get away from Bach here. It looks like Disruptor dies near the Twin Gate as Panto will be able to bail himself out.
Clockwork, hook shot in. They found Oracle.
It's a really nice find, but do they have the damage to finish the job? As Kiyotaka just goes right onto the backside. Huge blink stun onto 2, chasing down NTS. He's running out of steam, though. He needs a little bit of help. Toronto Tokyo not here in time. Gets the Horn Toss into the RP. Only catches
The damage.
1, but the damage, it's probably enough. Nightfall needs to get on top. No, he can't. He gets out. Oh, but no, the skewer's still there. Toronto Tokyo will still find him, delivering the death sentence for Nightfall to clean it up.
Twice, if I recall. But since then, he's been kind of dominating a lot of these fights. Ignoring the last one he just got killed in. Add one more to Kiyotaka's
Yeah, it just
kills.
almost like he didn't exist. TPN, they know he's here. Oh my gosh, they are ready and waiting, looking for any potential blink opportunity to cut it off. And yeah, I mean, the positioning is perfect, but also not breaking the smoke. So we'll see what this turns into. They find Shiro. They don't know if it's real for sure, but they do manage to get the blink out just barely as the Hex will come through. They will find the Disruptor. Nightfall quickly removing him from the game. As Clockwork will TP to safety. I mean, that was pretty much all your BKBs.
Yeah, it's not a bad trade. Disruptor and Static Storm for Magnus and Marcy BKB.
Kiyotaka's gonna find the Dawnbreaker, trying to TP out, gets the Hex into the split Earth. He has so much damage, he can't make it out. That's just a solo kill for the Leshrac, and now with no Dawnbreaker, Roshan should be free to take.
This will now open up the final barracks. You'll have the banner that Tidebound really not that good at dealing with. Their way of holding the base was spamming March of the Machines, threatening that AoE Static Storm, and now the creeps are not going to die into any.
Kiyotaka, the Shivas, actually manages to find play. He finds a bigger kill, the Morphling. They will immediately bail him out, though, the Static Storm to try and keep him alive, but Nightfall just deletes him instead. Terrorize will send the Tinker back to the base as they lose the Disruptor. Nightfall now proceeding for more. Gets the Abyssal, but a nice blink out there from the Tinker, so he will live. Kiyotaka, though, not going to let that Clockwork survive. 3 dead, a buyback on the Disruptor, and Aurora once again looking very dominant here. There's the GG. They will take the series 2-0 here over Tidebound.
Well done from Aurora. Again, strong laning stage into just controlling the game.
Yeah.